Hello, everyone. My name is Yoel Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 4 of the Nova Open X-Wing World Qualifier. Today, I'm joined by my good friend
JJ from Planning Phase Syndicate. How's everybody doing today?
So this round, we're playing Salvage Mission. We got top 4, 2 more games to go. You're going to want to go ! Lists to see the... If you want to see all the information on the event, not ! Bracket, just for today. It's just the top 4. And yeah, we have Josh Benjamin, who was on the last game playing what has become a standard Han type of build. Let's go ahead and break that down, JJ.
Yeah, so Josh Benjamin running the Rebel Alliance. So we got Han Solo here. He's the Initiative 6 Millennium Falcon or YT 1200 model. 1300 model. Yeah. His ability reads, after you roll dice, if you are at range 0 to 1 of an obstacle, you may re-roll all of your dice, and it does not count for the purposes of mod effects. He's coming with a Millennium Falcon title, engine upgrade, Baston, Perceptive Co-Pilot, and Chopper Crew. So essentially, Han can take 2 focus tokens, be able to use Baston as long as he's focused to take a second shot at somebody else, and have mods for both of them there. And if he happens to bump, he can use Chopper, suffer damage, still take an action, and do something that he needs to do, like usually boost.
Oh yeah, he likes being zoomy.
Yeah, exactly. So next up here, we got Fen Rao here in the Fang Fighter. His ability reads, before a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 engages, if there are any enemy ships in its front arc at range 1, that friendly ship may remove 1 non-locked token from their ship, and that would include stress tokens, strain, deplete tokens, and he comes equipped here with Beskar reinforced plating, which allows him to discard a critical result as long as that attack is in his front arc. He has Crack Shot and Predator to round off Fen Rao there. And then we got the standard, I think, the pretty much the most common pilot in the Rebel Alliance, which is Luke Skywalker, the Battle Yavin version. He comes with his standard ability. After you're declared the defender of an attack, he can recover a force. He comes equipped with Hope, which is after another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 is destroyed, you may perform a focus or boost action. He also has attack speed, allowing him to get a free 1 straight boost after he fully executes a 3 straight or 4 straight maneuver. Also has instinctive aim, which allows him to perform a special attack with those proton torpedoes by spending a force, and then R2-D2 astromech, which allows him to recover 2 shields on separate events, taking a disarm token. And then to round off the list here, we got Keo Venzi, which has the ability that if he has no active force after you reveal a bank maneuver or a hard turn maneuver, you may increase the difficulty of that maneuver. And if you do, he does recover the force. So that makes Keo give the ability to have the side slip maneuver in order to recover that force charge. Really, really great, especially when you're trying to get around ships and outmaneuver them. He comes equipped with Juke, which allows Keo to reduce an evade result into a focus result on defense for the defender when he's attacking.
Looks like we're just a bit outside in that initial engage. Well, let's move on to Ryan's list. He's got a resistance squad here. We got 3 X-Wings, an A-Wing, and a Fireball that really wants to be an X-Wing, but is not. All right, so we have Eloatsi with plasma torpedoes, integrated S-foils, and Ferrosphere paint. Ferrosphere paint is a great piece of tech in this meta. After an enemy ship locks you, if you are not in the ship's bullseye, that ship gains 1 stress unless it chooses to break its lock. So essentially, you're trading like, hey, you can have that lock if you take a stress, is essentially what that says, unless, of course, you're in the bullseye. We're going to see that piece of tech pop up more than once here. Going down the initiative order here, we have Lulu Lampard with the ability to take a stress in order to roll 1 fewer defense dice or 1 additional attack die. It has shield upgrade, Ferrosphere paint here as well, and marksmanship. So you had another a potential 3 dice gun, of course, with the risk of lowering your defense. Temin Wexley It's the boom and zoom, Temin. That's what I like to call them. After you fully execute a speed 2 to 4 maneuver, you may perform a boost action. Doesn't cost you anything except that need to have been doing that 2 to 4 speed maneuver, and then of course you just get your normal action. So Temin can be quite maneuverable. You can see lots of boosting, barrel rolling as needed. We have R6D8. While you perform an attack, you may reroll any number of attack dice up to the number of friendly ships at range 0 to 3 that have the defender in the bullseye. It basically works exactly the same as Predator, but you're checking the other friendly ships, including yourself. It's like yourself plus friendlies gets you those rerolls. We have Heroic in there, and again, Ferris Fear Paint. They're going on to the next round. Let's hurry up and get through this. Kaz Fireball, targeting computer, false transponders, Notorious. He's going to be able to do a jam at one point. He's manipulated the deck using Kaz's Fireball when it comes to the explosion with wings, so he should be down to 5 hull, not 6. Targeting computer to actually get that thing a target lock, and Notorious for a little defense and potential offensive ability. And last but not least, Jessica Pava with another Ferris Fear Paint, BB Astromech to get some maneuverability there, and of course her ability which pumps up the offense. She's in that blue T-70 in the middle of the board, and yeah, we'll see how this ends up going. Salvage and maneuverable ships can hurt just a bit, but honestly, there's a lot of repositioning ships out there on the board. Maybe Luke is the one that's the least likely to do it. And being in a T-65, he can, but less likely. Prefers to target lock most turns.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup here. I mean, you have Josh, who has more high initiative ships here, that's able to basically react to what the Resistance is trying to do here. But I think the key part of this particular matchup is the setup for this particular match here. So if you take a look at the board here, that we're playing Salvage Mission here, and if you look at those white markers there, that's where you can see where the crates are located. The placement of those crates definitely forces the play for your ships to go out there and try to grab them out in the exposed area there. And it kind of leaves you hanging out to dry. Now, Ryan has a lot more ships available there where he can easily go and contest those crates up there. But at the same time, you know, for Josh's side, he doesn't want to be placed over there, especially with Han not having an obstacle up there to provide him rerolls for offensive measure. It's definitely going to be difficult for Han to kind of stay and contest that area there. So we'll see how Josh adjusts to it. He did deploy the majority of his forces on the opposite side, coming through that debris belt that's kind of right going down the center there, and hopefully that plays to his advantage there. He's going to need it in order to contest objectives against the Resistance.
All right, so if you haven't played yet, it is time for you to choose your champion. It's open. Let's go ahead and bump up that turn counter as well. Boop, boop. Turn 2.
All right, and Ryan spreading out that formation a little bit there. Probably going to grab a crate with Jess and probably Kaz, right? Oh,
hello, 3 bank getting aggressive here. Are we going to scoop up? Nobody's picked up any salvage yet. Or are we playing offense better than you? I'm just going to go kill you.
I think he's playing chicken right now. He's like, yeah, come at me.
Because Elo's in a spot where it's behind him. He could probably take it, and he does.
Yep. All right, Luke. Luke doing the 4 straight here. Now, this is the part here where it's going to matter here, because if he targets Jess, he's going to end up with the Ferris Fear Paint Stress. And, oh, there we go. He triggers the false transponder codes off of Kaz, so he will not have a lock available there.
Yeah. Here we go. Fenrir hitting the gas. False transponder does end up triggering there.
Oh, does that focus boost get him range 1? That would be a really
I think so. And he's getting that range 1 face-to-face is the preference for Concordia.
Yes. Now, Fen definitely got to be a little worried because that Notorious that's equipped onto Kaz will give him a strain after he attacks him. So we'll see how that plays out there.
Oh, no. Han hit the debris.
Oh, no.
It takes stress automatically. The question is damage.
Now he... Oh, yeah.
And I saw him... He flips chop. He flipped a shield. I heard him say the word choppa, but the stress is still there.
Yeah.
Or he may have rolled damage.
Yeah.
Not sure if he.
I think he definitely didn't suffer the damage. I think he planned to use chopper. When they went to review it, chopper is when you perform your action step.
Got it.
When you're an obstacle, you do skip that part, so he's not able to chopper off of that.
And there's 4 hits. Takes 2 on Kaz, takes 3 on Kaz because of crack shot.
And that's pretty good there early on for Josh getting a ton of damage through into Kaz early on.
He did trigger Notorious. There's a strain. Obstacle's the real MVP. Here we go. Instinctive aim, proton torpedo, I think, going at Kaz here. Can only convert 1. Double crits.
And they're checking for an obstruction here. All right. And
unobstructed.
Yep, unobstructed.
Got 2. Easy.
Wow. Wow.
No damage.
And that's the second Notorious strain being put out there.
That does recharge 1 at a pace of 1 charge per turn.
And here we go. Han is about to go through the gauntlet right now. Let's see if he's able to survive all these shots here. Is that rear exposed over to the rest of those T-70s?
It's going to be close. I think they might be.
Oh, man.
Complete whiff there at range 1. All right, takes 2. All right, so we're down to 3 shields.
Yeah.
They corrected the chopper mistake.
Yes, yes. All right, and we get a range 3 shot from Jess into Han. It is obstructed.
2 hits, spends for 3. This one's obstructed.
And Han will take it. Takes 1.
Down to 2 shields. Keo's up.
Keo might be just out of reach. Yep, no shot for Keo.
1 point there on the salvage for Ryan. I'll be right back. I want to go double check something.
Yep. So at the end there, we're going 0-1 over in favor of Ryan's side, having that 1 crate over on LO on the top of the screen over there. Definitely a strong start here for Ryan, being able to essentially push Han out of there. Han landing on that obstacle was unfortunate, but Han does have enough space out there to go out there and gallop and get out there. Pretty interesting to see how he's going to go for the next round here. And thank you, everybody, for joining us here at the Nova Open, and love having you guys here. Be bringing you more and more content throughout the year as more and more events come up, so stay tuned here at GSP. All right.
All right, cool. We can see the objective marker now on the ship.
There we go. Yeah.
So Ryan will be red side, and Josh will be the yellow and blue side.
Nice.
1-0 is our score. We're 15 minutes elapsed. Thank you for watching the top 4 of the Nova Open X-Wing World Qualifier. By the way, quick shout out to the Nova Open for supporting the X-Wing community and bringing us in to stream, helping us out by reducing the cost for hotel, and of course providing the internet. It's really huge when when large conventions understand the importance of community building and how a stream can do that. So just a shout out to the Nova Open for recognizing that. Big high five to Owen. He's the top of the Nova Open. Of course, yesterday when the one round where things went wrong was when Owen walked in to say hi, and I'm just like I felt so embarrassed.
Oh man,
It's like we have had perfect rounds except the one game that man walked in. And I was like, really? Unacceptable.
Disturbance in the force at that moment.
Unacceptable.
Oh man!
And it's just everything. The dice box was flashing, the audio went out. It was terrible.
Oh man! So taking a look at the board here, do you think that we'll see Lulo and Elo turn in towards Fen and Luke?
Let's see, towards Luke. So they're at the top there.
Yeah.
Probably will because Han's really fast. He's stressed currently, but can
you can do a 2-bank and clear that
2-bank boost and be far enough away. But yeah, I would go to the inside because going to the outside is a slower path than trying to cut him off via the middle. So yeah, I'm in. There's no invisible obstacles there like we had last game, right? Last game. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, they're all accounted for. We're good.
Now, I think that one straight for Luke doesn't put him in the best spot. He probably has to do a 1-bank.
He's got to do the 1-bank.
He won't have a follow up on Kaz if he does a 1 straight as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the other things we were talking about in the pre-show before we actually went live was the fact that we really felt that the objective placement favored Ryan. Right, they were all on essentially one side of the board, and while he's only picked up 1 so far, could very easily end up sweeping up 2 more and be at that 3-2 advantage if he'd like to in the coming turns.
All right, and that was the start of the round there. Looks like initiative is going over to Josh to start this round here.
All right, Keo, 1 hard to the left. Maybe if Ryan chooses not to take that top left objective point, maybe going over there to scoop that up. Here's Jess. Wings are open. Focused. It's going to the initiative 4s. Temin joining. They have that little jousty block there. Taking a focus as well, being present for Jess Pava's ability.
And there we go, the 1 straight from Kaz.
Keeping it casual. Got him. That was terrible. That's our next T-shirt, by the way. Fly casual.
Oh man, I don't think Luke has anybody in his arc.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. He might have the tail end of Temin, and if he does, it's obstructed. Scoops up the box. Hello,
right,
2-turn. Looks like he's planning on facing off against Fen Rao.
Yeah, I think Fen Rao will.
The 2-turn is bold though, because even a 2-bank plus a boost is going to get him in the range 1 for Concordia.
Yeah.
So maybe debating a reposition here to get a little bit closer. His wings are open.
There we go.
Nope. Gonna take a target lock on Luke. He sees that he's in line. Take shots while he can. Has a plasma torpedo. Watch out for that. And there's Lulo.
So Ryan splitting up the forces here to now take the target of opportunity onto Luke, who's carrying that crate up there. Does he stress? Yep, he's going to stress. He's going to go forward there. He's going to turn on Ludo's ability to increase those red dice in exchange for a green die. All right, here we go, Han. And we'll do a two bank. He's going to mark out Keo there. Going to be right past that rock. I think that places him at range 1 now from Jess, right?
A little hopscotch here. So a quick thing to note with Ryan's squad, every piece that he has is 4 points. So even though they might have varying levels of familiarity to you, would you say that they're even power-wise?
Yeah,
and they're all 4 points, but are they actually even in the value?
Oh, the heart 2? I think he was.
That is a good block.
Yeah, he was anticipating Kaz going much faster there. Now he does clear that stress, so he'll be able to take.
He'll be able to bump focus, but he's not Concordia anymore, and makes it so that he's got 2 range 2, 3 dice range 2 shots coming in at him.
I don't know if I'm.
That's rough.
If I'm right, I think I still concentrate on Luke because you want to deny those points there as much as you can. But yeah, talking about power levels there, I mean, all those ships that on Ryan's side, they all have the capability of punching out three red dice on offense, and conditionally, granted. And then in Ludo and Kaz's, for their abilities, they can also possibly do 3 green dice on defense as well whenever they need to. So it gives them a lot of flexibility. The ships definitely have a lot of health to them to make them stay and withstand the attacks and the barrage from the I-6s and push out enough damage on their own there.
3-on-3, hit crit. Taking the shield on Elo. Say, listen, I want that offensive modifier.
And Elo drops the crate from the crit. All right, Han, we're going to see a double tap here. You think Han can reach out to Kaz?
He's going to try.
I think he's looking at
range 2 to Temin.
Then again, I don't think Han wants to be strained. So, yeah, probably a good idea to...
Checking obstruction right now.
Yep.
It is obstructed. 3-on-3 if that's a shot. He's debating going into Jess. Jess has those defensive rerolls. He's got options. Not many of them are very good, though.
Yeah, do the Jess shot first. Yeah, there you go. So it is a range 2 shot into Jess. And
gonna probably use a charge here.
Yep.
Can choose to spend the focus or hold. And gonna take the 2. Wants the offensive power.
Yep, spending that resource, the health as a resource there to make sure you have a better shot into Han. And here comes the second shot from Han. Josh is making his decision. And goes into Kaz, spends the focus, gets 3 hits. Does Kaz survive?
From downtown. Oh! Takes 1. Still alive. The boy who lived. We're at 5s.
All right.
Range 3 at Elo. I guess he's pretty confident that he doesn't have a shot at Kaz. From their angle, whiffs on the attack.
Yeah.
Whiffs on the defense. Nobody had anything on that one.
All right, so Plasma, here we go. Yeah, so this is going to be big here. Now, if he does roll a crit, it does get canceled first if there is an evade result. So that is big. And, blanks
just
into
a
blanks.
Single.
Luke is fine. Luke is A-OK. He's like, I get to keep my box.
Now, one thing, we'll see how it ends up, but Ryan did essentially choose to not pick up a couple of boxes earlier.
Yeah.
He made that choice. We'll see if that comes back to bite him because he did end up dropping one.
Ooh, okay. Drops the crate. Yep.
Shield's gone on Luke.
Yep, and there we go. There goes that box there, preventing that extra point from being scored on Josh's side there.
So he's placing the box on a rocks, setting it up for Jess to probably scoop that one up.
All right, range 1 here. Kaz into Luke.
Ooh.
Brutal.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
too many dice.
That's
Same
right.
result. Rinse and repeat.
There we go.
Spends both, but this is going to be a crit.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Hull breach.
Ooh.
Everything is face up. Remember, Luke Skywalker does have R2-D2, can help regen some of those shields at the cost of not being able to attack.
All right, the range 2 shot into Luke unobstructed.
Here comes Wexley. Snap, crackle, pop, let's go. I think you go into Luke here.
Yeah.
No reroll.
Luke. Yeah.
All right, so he was checking the R6D8.
Yeah.
He says, I doubt I have the bullseye. I mean, it must. From here, it looks like it might be close.
It's pretty close, yeah.
And he lives. Keo, the A-Wing, has a couple of options here in the X-Wings. Actually, no, false. Just a single. Not a couple. If a couple means
not
one.
shooting is an option, right?
Yeah,
so
true.
A couple. There you go.
Hit crit.
Nice. Okay, so he juked, force suspended the focus. There goes one shield down on Temin. And then range 2 shot here from Jess going into Han, spends it.
Hit it, crit.
Han gets the evade, and that's the end of the shields there for Han, leaving that juicy center exposed.
And nobody has any objective points for this one. So, after rolling that well with Jess, you definitely feel like, man, I should have shot Temin into Han.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a possibility you could have some cards on him.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I get it, right? You were pressing your advantage with Luke. He hasn't regened yet. Maybe you can get him down to 1 or 2 hull. I get it.
How aggressive do you want to be with Luke now, right? Because he's down to 3 hull. He has a hull breach. He could potentially do a 3 bank, right? Assuming he goes first, and then and maybe claim an objective if he decides to R2-D2.
People talking about the objective placement. So, yeah, you can't place obstacles on objectives, but you can place objectives on obstacles.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen them placed on bombs before. I was like, that's cheeky. Like, come on, get it. Come get it. Come get it. It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, salvage is the only one that gives you the not only the ability, but the honor of rearranging the initial battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah, and definitely want to take a look at at where Fenn is going to go, and he's good. He's set up in a prime spot right now where he can go in and intercept Lulo, or continue the barrage onto Kaz and hopefully initially kill him there. Fenn's definitely got some options there for Han. He's no longer stressed, so we'll probably see more likely a 3 bank from Han.
Yeah,
just keeping him out.
Yeah, we have to go to a little bit softer voice. Forget, there's not as many people playing games right now. We were talking with our hundreds of Lord of the Rings players over here, and our full X-wing thing, but not so much right now. So we gotta tone it down a little bit.
All right, back to golf voices.
The golf voice. Hello. Welcome to Gold Squadron Podcast, brought to you by the Golf Voice.
Brought to you by PGA, which is the podcast of gold. Associates.
The GPA, the Gold Podcast Association.
He's going for a birdie on round 3. That's great.
So we're talking about the upcoming potential movements here. Jess probably has, let's go ahead and make it so that we can see things again. Enhance. The question is, does Jess have the one bank? I don't think so.
Yeah, just that little edge there, right where the objective is placed, kind of gives her an odd angle there where she can't really pursue. So I don't think so. And I think Ryan's looking at that right now. Actually, he's just taking a look at the angle there. I think a hard 2 is still good. I mean, you're probably still going to get arc on to Fen Rao if Fen Rao goes a little more conservative, and that will still give you an opportunity to either focus up or take a crate, depending on how aggressive you want to be. My interest, though, is Keo. What does Keo can do? Keo can essentially do a hard one and boost and try to block.
That's what I would do. Bring Keo in to be disruptive. Not sure you can stop Temin. Well, you can stop Temin if he ends up doing something like a one hard, which is a bit non-committal, but that could be what Ryan wants to do. A lot of times you want moves that give you multiple options. You don't want to pursue too hard. And here we go. Jess deciding just to go ahead and hit the gas.
Went over
the rock. Guaranteed 1 damage. Could end up being 2. And says, I want to make sure I get shots on you. And that's going to be 2 damage.
Oof.
So shield and a card. Half health for Jess. We're not playing half points, but just for reference. And because did not end on an obstacle, still gets the perform action step. There's the one hard from Keo.
I think just taking the evade here probably the best thing. Just staying put. Actually, you might be able to claim the box.
Yep, no. He thought about it. He went with the evade in the end. Now we're at Kaz. Kaz has been very much hurt. Maybe able to complete this maneuver. Yes, does a hard turn in front of Luke.
Can slam.
Will he? Not today.
Nope,
takes the evade. Snap in the green, probably a 2 bank. Yep, that gets him on the side of the obstacle and still in line to continue pursuing Han Solo. You are getting shot by Keo. Takes the focus. He knows he has the re-rolls from R6 to D8 if needed.
And Ryan just talking through his moves, talking about like what his options are.
Yep.
Definitely really great. Like just to hear his thought process and how he makes his decisions for how he's going to move the ships there.
All right. Well, here is a big one.
Probably hoping to bump Fen, but
if Fen does a 2 forward, he's definitely bumped. Fen might get by with the 2 bank. It's close.
You can also do a boost rotate and get a free shot there, and it will turn off Concordia.
You can focus rotate too.
Yeah.
The anticipation. Boost rotate. That is pretty safe. I mean, it's very unlikely that Fen was going to the right side.
Yeah.
But we've been surprised before.
Yeah, exactly.
LO 2 bank. That one's kind of risky on the 2 forward. There is a possibility that Fen ends up overshooting him, though. R2-D2 here on Luke Skywalker, so we're going to go ahead and get a shield. Luke back to 4 total health.
And he does the 4 straight. We're going to see if he ends up overlapping the obstacle with his template. But if he does, he'd be able to do a possible attack speed and then maybe even claim if he wanted to.
There's the 4 straight.
And it fits clean.
Nice.
Nice. Well played.
All right, ships replaced. Very nice. Nice and accurate. Now Luke doesn't have an attack speed. He's gonna go scoop up a box, I think.
Or repair the hull breach.
Fixing the hull breach. Good call, JJ.
Yeah.
Good call.
You never know when that stray hit comes in.
Oh, no.
Yeah, especially with Kaz right there. Yeah.
Han and then Fenrir are left on Joshua's side.
Oh, man.
All right, where does this land? That's going to matter.
A really good play there because that actually gets him out of the arc of Jess.
He's going to be able to shoot at her.
Yep, and he'll be able to shoot at Kaz and Jess if he needs to at range 0.
Temin may end up with a range 1 and possibly unobstructed because of the arc line. Stress Focus still gets the double because of Perceptive Copilot. Two bank bash right into the side of Eloatzi.
Still able to take that range 0 shot into Elo, but not ideal. So, range 0 shot.
Hit crit. Natty's out.
All right.
I mean, you probably go at Kaz.
Yeah. So we got a shot onto Kaz, 3-on-3 here from Hans. Spends it.
Yeah, 3 hits. Ooh, needed the focus to live.
Yep, not enough. No notorious trigger since Han was not in the arc of Kaz.
Yeah. So they'll remove him from the board after they're done with Fenrir.
Yep. And we got a second shot.
Or after they're done with Han, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. A kingdom for a focus there.
Yeah. Josh, considering his options, goes into Jess.
3.
Nothing.
Misses. So yeah, that was Han into Jess and a whiff.
All right, so this is a rear arc shot from Ludo.
No Concordia.
Fen. Oh,
that's pretty good.
Hit
crit, and he's going to be taking hit crit. Does he have Beskar still?
No, I believe he's
direct hit.
Oh,
Fenrir 1 hole. Oh no. There's no more shots on him, is there? No, because
don't believe so.
Kaz would have had a shot, but was dead. Is that what?
Yeah, Kaz was killed by Han, so he's removed at the end of the thing.
Range shooter Han from Eloatzi. Trying to get into that hole. 3 hits. That's pretty good. This Han Solo has some focuses, though. Takes 1 card. Snap going to do his thing. They're going to go ahead and check obstruction here in a moment. As we're doing that, I want to remind you that this round and all of our rounds this weekend brought to you by our amazing patrons. You are the reason why we were able to travel to these events, get the equipment we need to bring you these live premiere level events. Thank you so much for your support. All right, a little bit of trail mix there. Debating whether to spend the focus. He wants hit crit.
He wants that crit.
And he's going to get it.
Do you reroll it? Do you reroll it?
Oh, with Han's ability.
Yeah.
Damaged engine.
It's okay.
Increasing the difficulty of the hard turns. Most of the Han mostly does a lot of banking.
Yeah.
It still does take options away, though. Like in this situation, he's got a stress right now. You know he can't do a turn.
Yeah.
Gives you some information. And here's Kyo on the Rebel side.
I think you start going into Temin. And good, spends force.
And 2 into Temin there. Shields down. And 1 point to Josh. 5-1.
Yep, definitely a good round there for Josh, being able to eliminate Kaz, get some good damage into those X-Wings, starting to go into the hole now for the following shots here. There is a possibility that Ryan could lose some of these T-70s early with the shots from Han and Fen at Initiative 6. So definitely something he's got to be looking out there. And Luke now with 3 hull, 1 shield, and repair that hull breach. He can go back in and re-engage now. Probably will duel off against Lulo.
Oh, no, he did not have a box. Nobody had a box there. They're all 5 of them are out there.
They're all out.
So it should be 4-1.
Yeah.
Oh, bear back.
Yeah, Luke lost his crate the previous turn where he got the hull breach, and that's when he dropped his crate, so he no longer has a crate currently. The crate that he was carrying is kind of underneath Han's model, right behind Jess, and it's on the asteroid there. There we go. Their players are making adjustments there. They actually forgot that he wasn't carrying a box too. They're all good here. So yeah, we're back to 4-1 in Josh's favor here, going into the next round here. It was hiding under Han, right?
No. they did it by mistake. Luke had one until he didn't. Yes.
Yeah, the whole breach from before. Yeah, that's right.
I went and asked the judge. I was like, did Josh score a box point? They go, no. I'm like, exactly. Like, oh yeah. I get it.
Yeah, that they felt that cash should be worth 5 points.
Yeah. It's all right. It's been late. Lots of X-Wing this weekend.
Yeah.
We're here all to help each other out.
All right. So if you're Josh here, who do you prioritize in trying to take out here?
And, I mean, you have shields down on Temin, shields and a card on Jessica. I'm going at those two. You want to move far enough away where you can still get a shot on both of those, and that's the value of Han, right? He can shoot two ships a turn.
Yeah.
If he gets it set up right, but I'm not sure what move he can do. I guess a 1 bank. You just accept. What's the Falcon dial? Right? Was 1 bank? No, it's not 2 bank. You dial in the 2 bank probably to make sure you're turned a little bit. You probably end up bumping into one of them, whoever's in front of you, and you still get 2 shots.
Yeah.
Except the bump. Oh no, I can still get a focus.
2 of them.
Let me cry into my pile of tokens.
Now, if you're Kyo, do you think you do like a 3 bank, and try to skip over Temin?
You do have to move first. I mean, you could try. If it fits, you probably end up getting a shot, and if it doesn't, you still end up with a focus, more tokens to cry into.
Yeah.
Right,
exactly.
and you're an A-wing. Like you can get rid of that stress pretty easily. The Fly and the Mighty saying they're assuming there would be a 4K from Jess. It could be.
Could be.
You could also just do a 1 bank to most likely end up with a shot.
Yeah.
Because the 4K puts you at that backwards angle, and if Han goes fast, you're left without a shot. BB said now.
Oh, yeah,
Now
there
the
we go.
4K makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The secret tech there. BB-8 astromech during the system phase able to perform a barrel roll action and was able to do that. And now that 1 bank there actually sets up a block on Han there, probably for all the different ranges unless Han decides to YOLO and do a 4 straight.
Okay.
All right, Keo did a 3 straight. Let's see if he clears it. Nope, he
And
ends up bumping.
just gonna bump there.
And takes the stress for the focus there on the bump.
Not a squiggle. There you go. Wrong one. Football, not the spaghetti. All right, 1 straight from Temin.
Danger zone. All right, here we go.
A good point here from the Fly and the Mighty. He could also just choose to 4 straight chopper boost.
Yeah. And Lulu coming in to try to cap from the other end just to make sure.
Is Lulu going to go ahead and scoop an objective? No.
Nope. Boost rotate. Yep.
It's very interesting that not that the objectives are being ignored, but they're making choices not to do it and they have different priorities.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, trying to get the 7 points off of Han is worth more than trying to get a couple of crates at this point here.
Well, it depends on how many turns you waste trying to get that.
True.
Because if you could have had 3, then in 3 turns you ended up with 9 points. That balance there.
Probably debating on the foils, so that way he can barrel roll if he needs to. And
closing the wings. Okay. He wants a little bit of maneuverability, probably barrel roll on the other side of that obstacle right there.
Yeah, and those T-70s can do a focused barrel roll.
And if Han ends up in the bullseye, he still gets a 3 dice attack.
Yep. Oh, man, the 1 straight is looking really good right now for Han. All right, let's see what Luke does here. Probably going to grab a crate after 2.
Stanny, it looks like his strat this turn was just to cover all the possibilities.
Yeah.
He's got the 4 straight covered as well as the bump. Something in the middle, 3 straight.
And we get the R2-D2 charge, the last one flipped here, so Luke is back up to full shields. Does make the hard 2 and will claim a crate. So Josh getting full value out of his Luke here.
A reminder to Nutano, the Temin that we have out here is not Snappy Flappy Temin Wexley. This is the Roosty Boosty.
Yes. All right, so we did get the 2 bank from Han here. And it does move his arc just slightly more towards the inside here.
Does it get Jess out? That's really what probably Ryan wants. It's like,
ooh, I don't know. That's super close.
That's really close.
Oh no! Well, no. Hey, he's smart. It's smart. It's smart. He's fine. Oh, I don't know. I think that might be in. At least if he doesn't have Jess, he definitely has Elo.
So was that a 1 bank or a 2 bank?
It was a 2 bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lose the stress, get it back on the focus, get 2 focuses.
All right, Fenrau, let's see what you got.
And he's zooming. Josh has said, you know what? I think maybe I'll go. I heard these objective things are pretty good. He sees a little bit outside. He'd have to get a little farther forward.
Maybe set yourself up with like a target lock, right?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, range 1 shot into step, and he's going to Han Solo that.
Yeah, you Han Solo that. That's better. There you go.
Let's do better. Boom.
Spin. Right. He's going to be taking hit and crit.
That crit is, if it's a direct, Temin's gone.
Here we go.
Stun pilot.
Okay. Easy.
It's stunning, yes. Yeah, reaching for the obstruction shot against Elo.
Spend the focus for hit and crit. And another underperforming. Takes 2 shields. Shields are down on Elo.
Oh man, Fenrau wishes he could have been able to turn in and get the killing blow there. All right, so we get a disruptive shot here. Elo into Han, only gets 1. Han
that's going to hit right now.
I think Han would reroll. I would absolutely reroll that.
He's going to get greedy. He's going to go for it again. Works.
Oh man.
Takes 1. Down to 5. Range 1 from Snap could clear Han right here. Does he have Jess's bullseye on?
No.
No Jess. And Han that after the blank.
Spend it.
Spend the focus. Still takes a crit though.
Crit is
console fire.
He's fine.
Have to roll a dice every turn, potentially take more damage. Jess has got a range 0.
Range 0. Ooh, double crits.
Double crits. Guaranteed critical damage. No, try that again.
Oh, he got it. Okay. Fuel leak.
Fuel leak. Stop throwing crits now, please.
All right. Going for the kill shot here. Gets 2. And is that it? Yep, that should be it for Temin. Temin is gone.
He did some work before he left.
Oh, yeah.
He was really hoping he had that bullseye on, though.
Yeah. He was hoping. Wow, so this puts him in a pretty precarious situation right now. Ryan can still get some points here by eliminating Han here. However, he not being able to take out Han this particular round was huge for Josh. Because now Ryan is now playing the catch-up game right now, and Josh is set up to grab those objectives right now and start getting those passive points there to speed up the time here. Luke already has one on the top up there, so he's going to be scoring that objective point here. You got Fenrau on the outside there. He's able to probably still do a hard 2, still claim that top crate if he needs to, and then set himself up for follow-up shots if anybody comes in. And Kyo Venti, untouched, still able to push in damage here. And Han, even if he goes down now, he's still going to get off most likely 2 shots off with his ability, and gonna probably do some good damage into both Ludo and Elo in this one here. And Ryan's out of position to contest any of those crates right now. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough here.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about earlier. You know, Ryan prioritized getting into the position that he had to try to chase down Han rather than taking the crates early, because he could have ended up, I think at one point he could have had 4. So it'll be tough. And, you know, it might be also that Ryan has, in his practice and his, when it comes to this matchup, has decided that the crates might not be worth it in this one. Yeah. It's really just, I need to kill Han right away, otherwise I might not have a chance. Like, that could be the strategy.
Yeah. All right, and we got the 2 bank here from Keo. Looks like chasing Jess. And it's going to take a focus token for this one here.
And don't forget, we got Fenrau out there with 1 hole just flying around. So that's a potential 5-point swing.
All right, so we got the foils closed here on Jess. Probably looking to set up a block here on Han.
Did Dion just throw shade at the crates? What?
No. Lies. Every day more lies.
Okay. Yeah, they're definitely like not all my friends that we hang out at every big event. I wonder what did I say that could be construed as that? Whatever. All right, let me know. I'm curious to know what I said that sounded that way. Not because I want to out you.
All right, so Luke has
the crates aren't worth. Oh, they're being cheeky. Wow. Puns are beneath you, Rocker Crocker.
All right, and we get the target lock here from Luke onto Elo.
Yep. He still has proton torpedoes.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I would have probably locked Ludo, because if Ludo stresses, that's 1 less agility there. But the likelihood of Luke catching Ludo is less.
Is low, yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand the 2 bank from Elo, but at the same time, like, Han could definitely just 1 hard and figure it out later, right? Like, they're 1 forward, excuse me, because he knows that Jess has to move first. Like, he's potentially just setting himself up to, I mean, I guess what this does do, if Han bumps, he can't rotate.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that is the saving grace.
I mean, he could chopper if he wanted to. If he really wanted to, he could chopper. But yeah.
Sure. Well, I was saying, if he bumps, you're not allowed to do anything but focus.
Yeah.
He would not be allowed to rotate.
All right.
Here's Fen. He's going to scoop that up.
Yeah.
Package pickup.
Fen is like, I'm at the end of my rope here trying to.
Yeah. Look, I'm helping now.
He says, you're always in my way, Jess. All right, and Han does the bump. He doesn't look like he's going to get any shots whatsoever here with that arc facing on the left and right.
That's right. I think Han's got nothing. But here's the problem. I mean, I guess Lulo's going to have a shot. Yeah. That's good. That's a good thing. I was going to say, if Ryan didn't have a shot, the turn actually goes to Josh because he gets 2 points from the objectives.
Oh, man.
Range 3.
That torpedo could have been huge right there. Man. It's debating. He could still instinctive aim.
Yep, exactly. Instinctive aim is live. Just a regular shot. Spend the force for hit, crit.
Ooh. Heroic? No, he has done.
All the shields gone in a. Thank goodness for the shield upgrade. Now, you know what my favorite thing about Ryan is? He's always just so calm.
Yeah.
Like right there, I would be triggered so hard right now.
He sounds like the Eli Manning of X-Wing. Like, he's just calm no matter what, man. Jeez.
Council Fire does end up triggering there. Fuel leak! Yes, go! He's got a focus. He hit the focus. I guess the fuel leak makes it so it doesn't matter. He's dead, right?
Yep, he got him. What? So that gives him 7 points there. So he got a much closer game now. But these
now you got to go chase down Fenrau for 5.
Yep, and they got 2 crates, so it's gonna be even tougher here. So Josh pulling ahead now to 12 points. at the end of the round, but we still got
Oh,
Keo.
well, hold on. We still got Keo to do some work.
Keo's got the rebuttal. 21. All right.
1.
Got him. Okay.
So 11-8.
Ooh, man.
And we're going into round 7.
Round 7, yeah. It's definitely a much closer game now with Han going down. Man, that was a great shot there by Ludo to finish off Han there. So now you're Luke Skywalker now, right? The Rebellion's depending on you to bring this in. You got a lock on Elo, who's running away. Do you switch your targets now?
Elo's got 4 hull. I think Elo's going to end up doing a Talon roll because it's free. I basically think Ryan's going to take all his ships and just try to hit this gap between the 2 obstacles, between the blue rocks and the debris there, and chase down Fenn. Just go that way, get your 5 points. You got to pick up some boxes, though.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take you, because they are playing pretty quick. It's going to take you two turns at least to catch Fenn.
Yeah.
So Lulo could hit the gas here and pick up potentially the one that's on the obstacle, but then of course you do lose a boost.
Yeah.
So what are you willing to sacrifice for those boxes?
Do we see the side slip from Keo this turn?
We could. I like the side slip.
Yeah. You need the. You definitely want that force back for Keo, so that way you could start juking as you need to.
Yep.
And potentially maybe do put out the killing blow on one of these ships if you need to.
By the way, as I'm shouting out events, we know that the Golden State Games is coming up, as well as the St. Laurent Open. You actually can type !SLO to get information on that. But one of the people helping put together the PAX Unplugged World Open qualifier, Andrew Lewinsky, said, "Hey, let's if you're going to be in it's in Philly, right? In Philadelphia area, right? If you're going to be in Philly, or maybe you want to visit Philly, take a day to go see the Liberty Bell, December 1st through the 3rd, and they're doing some crazy stuff. Friday is essentially a little mini store championship. They're giving out a World's Invite. It's an extended event. Saturday is the World Open qualifier, and Sunday is a Fangs Out.
Yeah.
No, nothing is banned. Everything goes for a World Invite.
Yes. It's the Wild West of X-Wing. Right?
It is the Wild West of X-Wing, and we just got the side slip there from Keo.
Followed by a target lock onto Elo. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. What? Oh, that was just the token. Never mind. Ignore me. He just took an evade.
Yeah.
Or Keo took an evade. There you go.
Bender 1383 saying, which GSP member coming to Canada for SLO? I will be. I'll be there. I'll
dress
be
warmly?
there. Say it again?
You gonna dress warmly?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I check the weather. And see if I can bring my shorts or not. But we'll be inside, and we probably won't have time to go do anything outside anyway. So I might still be okay in shorts. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really prefer, I wear my shorts as long as I can until I'm like, okay, fine, pants, I guess.
And we got Luke switching targets, putting that target lock onto Lulo.
Did we just clip the rock? Or he just turned, completed that turn like a boss.
Turn like a boss. Oh, man, does that barrel roll fit? Oh, man, that's super close for a barrel roll.
To the right?
Yep. Beautiful.
So arc dodged.
Yep.
Failing the straight boost to get the stress for the extra dice. So it'll be a 4 dice unmodified shot.
Now here's the kicker though. He's right in the shot range for Keo, who has juke, and he has no tokens.
So the Ferrosphere paint stress just went down. There's a question here about
target lock range. That's what he's looking for. He's got those plasma torpedoes primed to shoot at Luke.
Out of range.
Out of range.
This is where you boost. Oh, you can't because he's actually was target lock. Sorry.
Yeah. Elo being out of range of Luke is
Did he go as far forward as possible on the Talon?
Yeah, he did. He did. And
Fenrau is just doing his thing. He's like, I got a box. And away from rocks. Folding my socks.
All right, here we go. Range 1 to Luke.
4 dice. He's just digging. All right, you're going to get 1.
And that's going to drop a crate.
You're going to get
ouch.
3 hit crit.
Oh, man. That hurts.
It's a direct hit down to 1.
So we're getting a judge's call just to clarify the timing for.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So just had to.
The judges were clarifying some timing there on whether or not he could have chosen to not do the lock because of Ferrosphere. And they said yeah, and Ryan's like, all right, cool, no worries. So they just kind of rolled it back real quick to fix that.
All right, so this is a big shot here for Keo. He could potentially take out Ludo, which would be huge. I think you go to Ludo. You got to. You got that juke.
Checking the arc. It's going to be close. Got it in an arc. Lulo 2 haul, Jess 3, Elo 4.
Spends the force. Range strain to Ludo, juke. And Ludo is gone. Ludo is gone.
Hey, wait, I mean, it's a little damage for damage here. Now the question is, will it be worth it? 15-8.
And I think Fenrau is turn away from making up his points, right?
And then +1 for the box, 16-8 in Josh's favor.
Yeah, going into round number 8 here. We're at 68 minutes elapsed so far, so this is we're getting close to the end here. Definitely, Josh has the lead for the time being right now, but it's definitely going to be anybody's game right now. It's been really thrilling so far to see how they've gone back and forth for this game here. But definitely, you need Elo to take out Luke.
Yep.
And then he still needs to work on getting some more points there. Fenrau is not going to get touched, I don't think, right now. He's just well out.
He's just gone. I mean, at this point, just assume that Josh will for sure be getting a point every turn.
Yeah. Now, the question is, how aggressive do you want to be with Keo, or do you play more conservatively? Like, are you afraid that you might lose Keo if you decide to try to go out after Jess?
No, you just go for it. You're full health. You're full health, and you have points. You could donate 3 points to Ryan and still be ahead. Just go for it. He's literally losing nothing.
Exclamation point! Donate Keo. All right, we get a BB Astromech system-based trigger here.
I'm guessing we're going to end up getting a talent roll there, just kind of pushing the placement of the talent roll over just a bit.
And we get a side slip. So essentially, Keo stayed put for 2 rounds, side slipping back and forth. Kyo could evade boost.
Decisions.
Oh, nice. Takes the box.
And there it is, flippy dip.
Yep, just expecting to engage Luke. Now Luke still has a proton torpedo left.
Mm-hmm. Too hard towards the bottom of the board.
Yeah, if I'm Luke, I'm targeting Jess.
Yep, he still has a target. He still has a proton torpedo.
Yeah, there you go.
The Ferris paint will trigger here, but this is where it's worth it.
Yeah. There we go.
Takes it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Maui saying, now Luke here, mister.
Terrible. And this is going to be an aggressive move here. Oh my gosh, does Elo have arc? Or did he overshoot it just a bit? I think he's got it.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
Focus. Luke has one hull left.
Oh, yeah, there you go. He had the foils closed, focus barrel roll. Definitely has arc now. Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's got the 4 dice in the bullseye.
Van Rao playing his own game of X-Wing in the corner.
Right. He's like, hey guys, this is really fun. I'm just flying around. I took a focus for funsies.
All right, here we go. Big shot here from Luke going into Jess.
Pop. Ooh. Double focus, blank, crit.
I think the match says you re-roll the focuses and the blank. Right.
He's debating the math and knowing that his friends are gonna get him. He should just scoop.
Oh, no. All right. So
you got 3.
There you go. So he gets 2 crits into Jess.
Crit. Wounded pilot, damage sensor.
Okay, not enough.
You can tell Stanny's feeling the time. He's starting to speed up. He knows he needs at least two turns to pull this off, and it's gonna be tough. He's got to get Luke.
Yep.
And Van Rao. That'll do it. Luke goes down. They got 50 seconds to get into planning. Oh,
nope. There we go. Judge call for range check there.
So I'm pretty sure this is a 74 round. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
You'll see if our clock stops, you know that it was a 74. Oh my gosh.
All here with the call of the day. Here we go. So it is out of arc for the I3s.
They got to the next round.
They got it. They just beat the buzzer.
And Josh gets 2 points there. He's at 18.
Yeah.
So I mean, is there a win condition here? Because if Ryan somehow Elo can kill Van Rao, that would be 5 points, which would move him to 18. But as long as Kyo lives, that's 19.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
Can I be biased for a second?
Yeah.
Ryan, why didn't you pick up objectives earlier? Come on, man. Come on. All right. All right, back to my professional
I think he
stuff.
thought the crates weren't worth it. I don't know.
Boo crates. Yeah, he's got to kill both.
Yeah.
He's got to
kill them both.
Yep.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't think there's a way for Elo to reach Van Rao. I mean, Van Rao has to turn in, like, egregiously.
Yeah.
to come in and you know, leave himself open for potential shot. I mean, you got the 3 bank, which might put you right in front of that rock. I just don't see it.
So the reason for not using the normal ruler versus that is they're trying to avoid moving the ships accidentally by like pinning one against like high stress top top cut. So it looks like Stanny's choosing violence. Wounded pilot, no stress.
Yep.
Takes the evade, holds onto his point.
And that should seal it.
So the other thing Ryan could have done, if he could have killed Fenrau, he could have picked up a crate and tied it 19-19.
Yep.
And Ben knew he was coming. Barrel roll to the outside, and that should be the game.
Can't barrel, but yeah, you take a focus. And no shot
Just
there.
a bit outside.
Congratulations to Josh Benjamin.
Congrats, Josh.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.